Have you ever walked into a family gathering, a new social group, or even a casual chat with an acquaintance and immediately felt it? That subtle tension in the air, a peculiar shift in someone's tone of voice, or a dismissive gesture that seems to say, "I'm being polite, but underneath, I really don't care for you, and I'm not even trying to hide it all that well." For many of us who have lived a few decades, accumulating a lifetime of experiences and wisdom, the thought that not everyone will appreciate us can still hit hard. It's a fact of life, but if your past has been marked by difficult relationships or feeling like you always had to earn affection, this realization can still feel like a painful blow, keeping you from the true peace and respect you deserve. The question then becomes, what do you do when faced with this common human experience, especially if these individuals are family, colleagues you frequently encounter, or even neighbors? Many initially try to reason their way into being liked, explaining, defending, or working harder to please. But as many of us have learned, chasing someone's approval is often the quickest route to losing your own self-respect and missing out on truly fulfilling connections. There are far more dignified and effective ways to navigate these interactions, strategies that prioritize your peace of mind and self-worth, which you can begin to use right now. Indeed, for those who've had a challenging past, it's common to develop a highly sensitive radar for tension, almost a sixth sense that alerts you the moment you step into a room. You instantly pick up on who isn't quite vibing with you, leading you to subtly monitor their tone, expressions, and overall energy, constantly trying to decipher what you might have done wrong. This isn't merely being socially observant, it's often the enduring legacy of growing up in environments where you were genuinely disliked or mistreated, and your nervous system learned to be on constant alert, because once upon a time, your safety or emotional well-being truly depended on it. Today, this hyper-awareness mostly leaves you feeling utterly exhausted, a lingering burden from past struggles. It's a strange irony that the more intensely you try to win over these indifferent or hostile individuals, the worse this feeling gets, keeping you stuck in a cycle of anxiety. I recall a period in my own life when a certain individual, I won't name names, would trigger an immediate high alert throughout my entire body every time we met. I'd painstakingly try to say all the right things, strive to keep the peace and bend over backward to avoid any friction. Yet, despite all my efforts, they consistently spoke down to me, dismissed my thoughts, or completely ignored my presence. Afterwards, I'd fall into the all too familiar pattern, perhaps one you recognize, of replaying every conversation in my head, dissecting it for what I should have said differently. Of course, when I directly asked if something was amiss, they would feign that everything was perfectly fine, yet that unsettling feeling never dissipated. I wasn't imagining it. What I eventually had to learn, and often the hard way, is a profound truth. Not everyone is going to like me, and similarly, not everyone is going to like you, and that in itself is perfectly all right. It doesn't mean there's something inherently wrong with you, or that you're unlikable, or that you need to explain yourself more thoroughly. Sometimes people simply don't care for you, and it genuinely might have absolutely nothing to do with who you are. Individuals who have experienced past hardships often carry a deep-seated belief that if someone dislikes them, it must fundamentally be their fault, and thus, it's their urgent responsibility to fix it. There's this persistent internal whisper that if you were just a little nicer, smarter, perhaps more quiet, more assertive, or any other characteristic they seem to value, they would eventually warm up to you. But this belief is a deceptive illusion. It tragically traps you in an exhausting cycle of seeking to please people who, truthfully, have no genuine interest in fostering a meaningful connection with you in the first place, costing you precious time and emotional energy. The crucial shift in perspective then is this. Your primary purpose is not to try and make every single person like you. Instead, your true task is to maintain your own inner equilibrium, to be authentically yourself and to express your truth with integrity. Because when you are calm, grounded, and genuinely self-possessed, people can sense that inner regulation. And here's the wonderful part. Those who are truly capable of genuine connection, those who are worthy of your invaluable energy, will naturally be drawn to that authentic presence. As for those who are not, well, you don't genuinely want those connections anyway. They would only serve to drain you. So what specific actions can you take right now to effectively deal with people who clearly don't like you without compromising your own peace or self-worth? First and foremost, simply stop trying to win them over. This might sound simplistic, but I assure you, the moment you shed that constant internal performance you put on for them, your entire nervous system will begin to calm itself. Just allow yourself to stay calm and grounded. While this may be easier said than done for those who have weathered past difficulties, choosing to be grounded and centered in who you are is inherently good and empowering. The compulsive urge to jump back onto that exhausting hamster wheel of seeking approval from others, that's the detrimental part. That constant striving is precisely what perpetuates those old, difficult emotional loops within you. It's the part of you that learned to constantly reshape yourself around unsafe individuals as a mere survival mechanism. But you are no longer in that vulnerable position. You are an adult now, and you no longer need to transform into someone you're not to simply exist. You now have the fundamental choice and the power to withhold your precious energy from those who are cold, rude, or persistently condescending towards you. Secondly, strive to maintain a state of neutrality. This isn't about being unkind or mean. Rather, it's about recognizing that you don't have to go out of your way to be overly nice either. This subtle distinction is absolutely critical. When someone openly expresses their dislike, your immediate instinct might be to either overcompensate with excessive politeness, to become defensive, or even to try to project an image of aloof indifference, as if to prove you don't care by acting cold in return. However, all of these reactive responses ultimately keep you feeling stressed, agitated, and disconnected from your true self. Instead, consciously choose to adopt a neutral stance. You resist the urge to become hooked by their negativity. You don't try to fix their opinion of you, nor do you try to subtly punish them, nor do you meticulously dissect every single word they utter to find hidden meaning. Instead, you conduct yourself as you would with a complete stranger you might encounter briefly, say, at the post office, polite, brief, and distinctly emotionally detached. You firmly uphold your personal boundaries without needing to penalize them for their feelings. In fact, if you can manage to interact with them in such a way that they don't even perceive you're doing anything particularly special or different, then you've truly succeeded, and you get to retain your invaluable dignity in the process. Third, cultivate the habit of pausing before you speak. And fourth, let go of the need to change their mind. When your mind is racing with adrenaline or simmering with resentment, that is precisely not the right time to express your heartfelt truth. Such expressions, offered in a moment of heightened emotion, rarely land well and will almost certainly leave you feeling worse afterward. Therefore, if you find yourself feeling triggered, take a deliberate pause, allow yourself a beat, or even step away for a few minutes if possible. Very few things in life are so urgent that they cannot wait until you've had a proper chance to conduct a mental gut check, to truly understand how you authentically feel and how you genuinely wish to respond. Only then, if it's truly necessary, can you return to the conversation and articulate what you need to say calmly, clearly, and completely devoid of drama. That, indeed, is a demonstration of true power, not being reactively impulsive, but instead being fully in command of your own thoughts, emotions, and responses. And this leads us to the challenging but liberating truth. You simply cannot logic someone into liking you. You cannot use excessive people-pleasing to earn their respect. No matter how good enough you become, it will never be sufficient to fundamentally alter how someone feels about you. It's vital to simply let that striving go. Ultimately, another person's opinion of you is quite frankly none of your business. It's their issue, and often it's a rather uninteresting one at that. When someone clearly demonstrates that they don't like you, simply observe it. See it as valuable information, as data that tells you exactly who not to invest your precious emotional energy in moving forward. Finally, consciously redirect your energy towards fostering genuine connections. Herein lies your new superpower. Rather than spending countless hours agonizing over why someone doesn't like you, purposefully redirect that precious mental and emotional energy. Invest it in connecting with individuals who genuinely appreciate you, or even just with those who are neutral, kind, or openly curious about who you are. Authentic connection is absolutely possible, but it remains elusive when you're constantly entangled in the exhausting act of trying to prove your worth to the wrong people. If you've spent a significant part of your life feeling unwanted or believed that love and acceptance were commodities you constantly had to earn, then being disliked doesn't merely sting. It directly taps into the deepest, most painful memories embedded within your very being. You don't just feel rejected, you can feel as though you're sliding precariously off the very edge of the world. And even if this feeling originates from just one person, it can magnify into a crushing sense that everyone despises you, transporting you back to childhood moments of profound exclusion. When these overwhelming feelings surface, they actually present a profound opportunity to squarely face them and finally let them go. You can discover how to gently release these long-held patterns, finding peace and a deeper connection with yourself. There are simple techniques that can guide you, offering a path to quiet these inner struggles, allowing you to confront what it is within you that keeps reacting, that keeps gravitating towards situations where you try to win over someone who doesn't treat you well. You can explore these helpful methods through a free resource designed to guide you toward greater inner peace, with information readily available alongside this message. This understanding clarifies why that compulsive urge to get others to like you feels so overwhelming. But what if it's not really about them at all? What if this powerful internal signal is actually an invitation for you to deeply reconnect with yourself, to wholeheartedly accept who you are, and to confidently be that person? In fact, the more genuinely true you are to yourself, the more strongly people will react to you, both positively and, yes, sometimes negatively. The ones who don't like you will remain unfazed, but that's no longer your concern. Critically, the good ones, the authentic connections you truly desire, will not just like you, they will adore you for your true self. Even if this deep connection isn't yet a dominant force in your life, you have the profound ability to embody that person for yourself starting today. You can conscientiously stop exhausting yourself trying to win over people who are indifferent, cold, or intentionally unkind. You can cease over-explaining yourself or constantly striving to be fully heard and understood for what you're genuinely trying to convey. You can joyfully and gracefully give up on groups or individuals who merely tolerate your presence rather than genuinely welcoming it. And instead, you can simply relax deeply within yourself. You can truly become regulated. You can learn to allow genuine connection to naturally gravitate towards you, a radically different and far more satisfying experience than endlessly chasing it or trying to force it into existence. When you become truly content and at peace with who you are, others can sense that powerful inner calm. And the good-hearted individuals, those capable of deep and meaningful relationships, will undoubtedly be drawn to that authentic presence. There is absolutely no need to continue abandoning your own peace and well-being just to coax others to come around. You already possess the inner wisdom and capacity to find true peace within yourself. This newfound sense of calm is the very energy that will gracefully move your life forward in the most natural and fulfilling ways. It serves to heal that old, persistent urge to make everyone happy, replacing it instead with a profound and lasting calmness and unwavering certainty from deep within. You will begin to experience glimpses of this tranquility, and as you diligently cultivate it and gently let go of those who actively antagonize or diminish you, it will become progressively easier and more natural to return to your calm center, knowing with absolute conviction that you are fundamentally okay, profoundly at peace, regardless of how others may choose to feel about you. Your good feelings become paramount.